Hey, I'm Wynter, and this is TrueCherishment15. Today's topic is hobbies and involving yourself, and I don't know what I'm coming down with, but just bear with me a little bit. Hopefully I won't have like a cough or a sneeze attack. I probably just jinxed myself. But anyway, I have kind of fallen behind in my filming schedule. So I really didn't sorry. I wrote something down in my outline that makes sense. I really didn't look over my notes and my outline that well. So into my face. So how do hobbies affect one's health? And since I really didn't do research, this is just my opinion and from what I observed and like from what I remember from my science classes and all. So I think having hobbies is a very healthy thing to have. It's a way that you can release yourself on so many levels. It doesn't just take energy from you, so you're more, so you're able to go to sleep better at night because you've exhausted. That was bad grammar. Anyway, exhausted all that energy, but also it helps you express yourself, and it's enjoyable. It helps reduce stress. So they benefit health. Those are I think the main reasons I can think of right now. But yes, they do help. They do help your health. Why is it important to involve your? I can't even speak right now. Ew, I don't even like this sound. So I'm so sorry. I just can't. Oh, there's so much. My panties are really big. I just had to tell you that. Like, they're really big. Well, I mean, they're not like really big, but like, I keep thinking they're falling down, but then I remember how high they come up on me, so I know that they're not falling down. They come, you can't see, whatever. But I'm focused. Why is it important to involve yourself in team activities? Whenever you start to date or whenever you're with a group of people, it's good to have these skills that being part of a team create, like communication skills. Obviously, I wasn't on a very good team because I cannot speak. Anyway, communication skills, collaboration skills, which they vary a little bit. The ability to compromise. Also, you can become more open-minded by being on team because there's so many different ideas on how to reach the common goal. Those are the main ones that are coming to me, so I'm going to leave that as it is. So communication, collaboration, compromise, and open-minded. And these will continue to help you all throughout your life in so many ways. And I know you're like, you can't even say that. Like, you're still young. And I'm like, thank you, but I just know this as a fact. I do. It's gonna help you. I know. I'm just gonna scoot up my boobs right there. Okay, yeah. Okay, so, why is it important to involve yourself in community? Getting a sense of community and belonging and knowing that you're benefiting or that you're helping not only yourself but others around you it's very rewarding, and it's almost impossible to put in words how good it can make you feel and how whole it can make you feel. I volunteer a lot. And it's not just so much I have to volunteer and I just have to volunteer. It's not like that because I'm in IB and we do have to get lots of community hours. But think somewhere around 8th and 9th grade, I think the bulk of IB students, anyway, I was around, they started to really want to volunteer and they started enjoying it. And I think it's very important to find hobbies and activities that you can involve yourself in and enjoy. Like, don't just do it because you know it's good or it'll look good on college application. Be yourself. Like, period. Just be yourself. Find something out there that you're interested in. And go for it. It's so fun helping people. It really is. Anyway, kind of preached on that, but how do I find a hobby or something I want to include myself in? So, I think there's kind of a process to finding a hobby or something that you want to include yourself in. You have to first evaluate yourself. That means knowing who you are. I like doing this. I like doing that. Look at your time schedule. Look at how much time you're willing to commit. Yeah, I think that's basically the first step. And secondly, I might have a sneeze. No, I don't have a sneeze. What was I saying? Just look up things that interest you. If you're interested in writing, I don't know, maybe book clubs. Look up book clubs in your community. You can Google that. Ask your friends. Ask your counselor if you're going to school. I mean, most schools, they have a list of clubs. If you know you're interested in robotics, or if you just say, I don't know, I'm just really interested in science. There's so many science clubs at my school. Just, if you don't know what you're really into, you just know you love science, then I would suggest going to at least the first couple meetings of each club, like, I don't know, 1, 2, or 3. And if this club isn't for you, then just don't come back. If you really like this club, maybe you should join it. What is a hobby? So, a hobby, to me, like, I'm gonna look up the definition, read the definition to you. To me, a hobby is, an activity that that you do purely for enjoyment. You just enjoy this activity and you just a small horse. I've never heard of it. Okay. I've heard of pony, but pony isn't really a small horse. Oh my gosh, that's liquidy. Ew, it's on my face. Oh god, it's stinking. An activity done regularly in one's leisure time. Leisure? Or for pleasure. My voice gets like... What time is it? I did not check. Okay, well, that's what a hobby is. I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best, but I feel so awful. And, oh, so many things. So many things. So what does involving yourself mean? It means taking part in that activity or taking part in an activity. And not only taking part, but actually being a part, adding value to it. It's like giving a piece of yourself to an event, activity. I think guess I can explain when people say involve yourself more, or it's kind of different from apply yourself. Apply yourself, I mean, never mind. So what are my hobbies? I mean, I make videos, but I really enjoy writing, and I enjoy being outside. I just have really bad allergies, so I don't do it a lot. Which, I mean, I guess if I take my allergy medicine, I can. I like swimming. Well, how do I personally involve myself in like class projects? Usually, okay. First off, let me go back to what are my hobbies. So, I like writing. I'm gonna explain why these are my hobbies. I like writing because I'm able to express myself in that way, and it just releases stress, and I just love it. I have such passion for writing. I can barely explain it in words. If I lost like a page of one of my books, I would cry for like a whole month. No joke. I like going outside. I don't know. I like nature. I just like looking at God's beauty, and there's so many things you can do outside. And I'd rather be outside than cooped up in a house. Free. I like adventuring because I'm curious. And I'm daring. I don't know. My sense of curiosity is too strong. Oh, it hasn't got me killed yet, obviously. But one time, I thought I might not make it out the same. But other than that, I mean, I still love venturing and all that. What else I say? Swimming. Well, I love swimming and underwater. I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I can't really give you a reason why. I just do. Yeah. And so how do I involve myself in class projects? Usually I'm ignored in class projects. Whenever the teacher assigns groups, but whenever we get to choose groups, maybe 50% of my friends are like just as determined to do something on the project as me. The other 50% are like, "Oh, you do it for me, right?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, no." So I often don't team up with my friends, but I'm really trying to think here. So I try to give ideas, like if two of my group members are fighting about how we should do something, I try to come up with an idea that will like kind of meet both of their standards, like a compromise. I guess I try to be like the median, be like, hey, no need to do that, no need to shout. I try to make sure we meet all the standards, and I'm doing like 4 group projects right now, I promise you. Actually, no, I wasn't going to go through all the classes I'm taking in my head, because it'd just be too much. So, that's how I'm following myself in class projects. In the community, well, like I said, I do a lot of volunteer work. I try to give all of myself whenever I'm doing community work. I mean, they want you to volunteer. They don't just need you to lounge around and half do things. So I try to give my all and do my best. Just like I said, did I tell you that I just came from the shelter? Like, and I'm like this. So but those are all the questions I have. I'm sorry, my voice is disgusting and I could barely speak. But that's all I have. So, tune in next time and tell all your friends about this awesome channel. And remember, each day is a gift. Bye.